The text came at 9:42 in the morning. "You don't have to come." 4 words from my mom. I stared at my phone, confused. "Come where?" Then the second notification dropped. My bank transaction alert. $12,000. Charged to Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. I didn't book a cruise, but my mother did. With my money. The same woman who just uninvited me from a luxury vacation she stole $12,000 to pay for. How does that even happen? How does your own mother drain your account and then tell you you're not welcome? I had proof, screenshots, logs, receipts for everything. And I was about to use every single one. Before we go further, drop a comment. Where are you watching from and what time is it right now? And if this already sounds wild, hit that like button and subscribe because this story gets so much darker. Let me take you back. I grew up as the difficult one. My older sibling? Golden child, scholarships, dean's list. Could do no wrong. Me? I asked too many questions. I wanted boundaries. I was sensitive, so I left. Worked my way through community college, then state school. Graduated with a degree in information systems and one goal: never be financially dependent on anyone again. I got a job at a mid-sized tech company. Nothing flashy. $58,000 a year to start. I picked up freelance work on weekends. Built websites, fixed databases. I saved everything I could. No new car. No fancy apartment. I lived with 2 roommates and put $1,500 a month into a high-yield savings account. 4 years later, I had just over $80,000 saved. I kept every receipt, every email, every text message. It was a habit I picked up from auditing my own expenses in college. I had folders for everything. One folder was labeled Family Money Requests. There were a lot of entries. Mom asked for help constantly. Small stuff at first. 100 here. 300 there. For bills. For repairs. For my siblings' grad school application fees. I always said yes. Until 6 months ago. That's when I told her I couldn't keep doing it. I needed to save for my own future. She cried. Told me I'd changed. Said I used to care about family. I thought the boundary would hold. I was wrong. 3 weeks before that text, my phone rang. Mom's name lit up the screen. "Hey, sweetheart. I need to talk to you about something exciting." Exciting. That word always cost me money. We're planning a family reunion cruise. Just the 4 of us. Me, your stepdad, your brother, and you. I felt the trap closing. "It's already mostly planned," she continued. "We found the perfect package. 12 days, Caribbean. It's only $12,000 total." Only. I figured you could cover it. You've been doing so well. You have the money. And we're family. I took a breath. "Mom, I'm not comfortable funding a vacation I wasn't part of planning." "That's a lot of money." Silence. Then her voice changed, smaller, wounded. "I thought you cared about family. I thought we mattered to you." "You do matter. But I can't just hand over $12,000. "Fine, forget I asked." She hung up. I sat there staring at my phone. 3 weeks passed. Silence. Then that text. "You don't have to come." And below it, a screenshot. A booking confirmation. Sent to a group chat I wasn't in. 4 names on the manifest. Mom, stepdad, my brother, and someone labeled guest. Not me. Then my bank alert arrived. $12,000. Pending charge. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. I didn't authorize it, but it was my account. I called my bank immediately. Fraud department. 23-minute hold. Finally, a representative picked up. I explained everything. The charge. The cruise, my mother. He put me on hold. Came back 2 minutes later. "Ma'am, the charge appears legitimate." Same card, correct security information. The transaction was authenticated. My stomach dropped. "Do you share your account with anyone?" he asked. And then I remembered. 4 years ago, Mom had a medical emergency. Minor surgery. I was out of state. She needed to pay her pharmacy bill and her card was maxed. I added her as an authorized user. Temporary access. Just until she recovered. I forgot to remove her. "We can investigate," the rep said. But if she's an authorized user, this might not qualify as fraud. I thanked him, hung up, opened my laptop. My phone buzzed. The family group chat. The one I wasn't supposed to see. Someone added me. Messages poured in. My brother. Can't believe you're trying to ruin this for everyone. Stepdad. Your mother is heartbroken. She just wanted to do something nice. Then a voice note from my brother. I played it. You've always been like this. Jealous, controlling, toxic. Now everyone sees it. I sat alone in my apartment. Staring at the charge, I thought I'd lost. But I had a folder, and I opened it. I logged into my bank account. Not the app. The full website. I navigated to account settings. Authorized users. There it was. Her name. Date added. March 2019. 4 years ago? Last activity 14 days ago. 2 weeks before the cruise charge. She'd been in my account recently. I pulled the transaction detail for the $12,000 charge. Card number ending in 4736. I froze. That card. I reported it lost 8 months ago. They sent me a new one. I never got the old one back from her. She either kept it or wrote down the number. I clicked further. Download transaction history. Past 12 months. Export to spreadsheet. I opened the file, scrolled, and there it was. She didn't hack me. I gave her the keys 4 years ago, and she never gave them back. Every time I deposited a paycheck, she could see it. Every time my balance grew, she knew. She waited, watched, planned, then she struck. I saved the account settings page, screenshot, added it to my folder. Receipt number 1, but that wasn't all she'd taken. I kept scrolling. I screenshot the charge, the account settings, the old card number. I sent them to my mom in a single text. You used my account without permission. You used a card I reported lost. I need this reversed, now. 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. Then her reply, I raised you. Everything you have came from me first. I gave you life. This is family money. I'm just taking what I'm owed. What she's owed. I felt my hands shake. Before I could respond, my stepdad texted me. Separately. You're breaking your mother's heart. She deserves this trip. She's sacrificed everything for you. This is how you repay her? Then my brother. You've always been selfish. Now everyone sees it. We're going on this cruise. With or without your permission. I tried to reply. To explain. But another message came in. From my mom. If you keep harassing me, I'll make sure the whole family knows what kind of person you really are. Ungrateful. Cold. Just like your father. That line hit like a slap. The cruise departed in 10 days. I looked at my calendar. If the charge processed fully, I'd have 60 days to dispute it. Maybe. But 10 days from now, they'd be at sea. $12,000 trip fully consumed. Irreversible. I put my phone face down. I didn't reply to any of them. I had work to do. I went back to the spreadsheet. Transaction history. 6 months. I filtered by transaction type. Cash withdrawals, ATM, miscellaneous debits. 4 entries jumped out. January 9th. $1,200. ATM withdrawal. Location, her hometown. February 14th. $950. Cash advance, same city. April 2nd. $2,100. ATM, same region. May 28th. $3,800. Point of sale debit. Cash back at a grocery store. I cross-referenced the dates with her Facebook. January 9th. She posted a photo at brunch. Tagged the location, same town. February 14th. Valentine's dinner photo. Same area. April. Tagged at a casino 2 hours away. But the ATM location matched her home address the day before. May 28th. Photo of her and my stepdad holding shopping bags. Designer store. Treating ourselves, the caption read. I did the math. $1,200. Plus $950. Plus $2,001. Plus $3,800. $8,050. She hadn't just stolen once. She'd been bleeding me dry for 6 months. testing the limits, seeing what I'd notice. The $12,000 cruise wasn't a desperate move. It was her getting bold. I saved every transaction, every screenshot, every Facebook post. Receipt number 2. Now I knew exactly what she was. And I knew what I had to do. I needed to understand why. So I called the one person who might tell me the truth. My stepdad's brother, Uncle Tim. We'd always gotten along. He stayed out of family drama. He picked up on the second ring. "Hey, I was wondering when you'd call." I asked him what he meant. He sighed. "Your mom's drowning. Financially. She won't admit it. Not to you. Not to anyone." He told me everything. Credit card debt. Across 5 cards. $43,000. Minimum payments past due. My brother lost his job 8 months ago. He moved back home. Hasn't contributed a dime. Mom's been covering his car payment. His phone. His groceries. All on credit. The cruise wasn't a family reunion. It was a performance. Extended family was asking questions. Wondering why my brother wasn't working. Why my parents looked stressed. The cruise was supposed to prove everything was fine. Look at us. We can afford 12 days in the Caribbean. We're successful. We're happy. "She didn't see you as her daughter," Uncle Tim said quietly. "She saw you as her ATM." He sent me a screenshot. A text from my mom, sent to him 3 weeks before she called me. "If she won't help, I'll just handle it myself." Handle it herself. With my money. I thanked him, hung up. I didn't want revenge. I wanted my money and my life back. I opened a new browser tab. Consumer rights attorney. My city, consultations. I filled out a contact form. Uploaded my evidence folder. 30 minutes later, my phone rang. The attorney's name was Laura. She reviewed everything while we talked. "This is clear unauthorized use," she said. "Authorized user status doesn't grant blanket permission to make purchases without your knowledge." She quoted me $400 for a demand letter and consultation. I paid on the spot. Next, I called my bank again. Different department this time. Disputes and fraud escalation. I explained the situation calmly. Authorized user added for emergency 4 years ago. Multiple unauthorized transactions. No permission. I have documentation. They opened a formal claim. Gave me a case number. I removed my mom as an authorized user immediately. Froze the old card in the system. Requested a full account number change. Then I opened an account at a different bank entirely. Transferred my remaining balance. Rerouted my direct deposit. 48 hours. Clean break. Laura emailed the demand letter that afternoon. It was 1 page. Professional. Direct. Demand for restitution. $8,050. Plus the $12,000 cruise charge reversal. Cease all account access. Or I file a police report for theft and financial exploitation. She scheduled it to send the morning they left for the cruise. I sat back. No yelling, no drama. Just documentation. The letter would arrive while they were at the port. 6 days later, my phone lit up. Email from my bank. Subject line, claim decision. I opened it. After review of the evidence provided, we have determined the disputed charge of $12,000 to be unauthorized. Your claim is approved. Refund issued to your account within 3 to 5 business days. I read it twice. They sided with me, which meant the cruise line's payment was reversed. I checked the cruise booking portal. My mom had forwarded me the confirmation weeks ago, trying to guilt me. I logged in with the reservation number. Status, canceled. Chargeback initiated per policy 14.3.2. No refund issued. The cruise line canceled the entire booking. No refund. Because the payment was reversed. They were at the port. Right now, I didn't have to wait long. My phone rang. My mom. I answered, screaming. "What did you do? They won't let us board. They said the payment was canceled. You ruined this. How could you?" I stayed calm. "You took $20,000 from my account without asking. 12 for the cruise. 8 more over 6 months. I have every transaction, every date, every receipt. That's not... I filed a fraud claim. The bank agreed. I also hired an attorney. You'll be receiving a demand letter today. Silence. Then my stepdad's voice in the background. Let me talk to her. You're making a huge mistake, he said. We're family. Family doesn't steal. I hung up, opened my email, composed a new message. To my entire extended family. Subject line, why I filed fraud charges. I kept it short, factual, attached 4 files. Bank account access log, showing her as authorized user. Last activity dates, transaction export, 6 months, highlighting every unauthorized withdrawal. Attorney demand letter, bank claim decision. I hit send. My brother tried to reply all. I'd already muted the thread. I changed my phone number 2 days later. The fallout was immediate. My mom and stepdad lost the cruise deposit, $1,800, non-refundable. They had to drive home from the port. 4 hours. In silence, I imagine. The extended family group chat went quiet after I sent the receipts. A few cousins reached out privately, said they had no idea, apologized for not asking questions sooner. My brother never spoke to me again. Honestly, I felt relief, not loss. Under legal pressure and the threat of a police report, my mom agreed to a payment plan. $8,050. 18 months. Managed through Laura, my attorney. $447 a month. The first payment arrived on time. The next 3 were late. After that, they came sporadically. I didn't chase her. I just documented every missed payment. Laura sent reminders. I never got all of it back, but I got enough. Uncle Tim sent me $500 on Venmo a week later. The note said, I'm sorry. You deserved better. I didn't ask him to, but I kept it. I used the $12,000 the bank refunded for 2 things. 6 months of therapy, twice a month, EMDR for family trauma, and a solo trip to Iceland. 10 days, just me. I hiked glaciers, sat in hot springs, watched the northern lights alone. It was the first vacation I ever took that didn't come with guilt. I set up new accounts, new bank, new phone number, fraud monitoring on everything. I went no contact with my mom for 8 months. Then one morning, an email arrived. Subject line, I'm sorry. 2 paragraphs. Half apology, half excuse. I was under so much stress. I didn't know what else to do. I thought you'd understand. I read it once. Then I archived it. I didn't reply. A year later, I'm healthier. My savings are rebuilt. Boundaries are solid. I don't regret what I did. Not the fraud claim. Not the attorney. Not the email to the family. Because here's what I learned. Blood doesn't entitle anyone to your money, your access, or your peace. Family is not a free pass to your bank account. And sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is say no and mean it. So let me ask you, have you ever had to choose between family and your own financial safety? What did you do? Would you have filed the claim or let it go? Drop your story in the comments. I read every single one. And if you made it this far, subscribe. Hit that bell. Because we're just getting started. One last thing. This story is a fictionalized dramatization and is not intended as legal or financial advice. If you're in a similar situation, consult a licensed attorney or financial professional in your area. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next one.